Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land. A place where souls may mend your ailing mind. You will lose everything once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness. Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land far to the north, a great king built a great kingdom. I believe they called it Drang Lake. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why. Like a moth drawn to a flame, your wings will burn in anguish. Time after time. For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
Alright, this is some WoW chat, some World of Warcraft chat. I'm posting on behalf of an incredibly borderline traumatic experience, a return to a very sad, very dark place. Hardcore WoW, when you die, it's over. That character is dead kaput. It's a phenomenon. Everyone's into it. It's awesome. And what happens if you die? All that hard-earned progress, all those long grinds, gone. I had a Tarn warrior The first one I lost to the Barrens, just the savannah claimed me like a foolish child, an arrogant, overambitious Tauren child who was risking it, who was constantly risking it, who had, I was going to Northwatch. I did Northwatch on my own. I was risking it. I was being prideful, and I died. The second time, though, I really encountered the true face of evil in the Barrens. The second Tauren warrior is when I saw the face of evil in the Barrens. That's at fucking Sludgefen. Sludgefen is a place of darkness. It's a place where dreams die. It's a place of evil. And once again, second Tauren warrior, second time, immediately starting to risk it. I think I was level 18. I was feeling big. I was feeling dangerous. Level 18. And Sludgefen is mostly like level 14 and 15 enemies. So I'm kind of crushing it. And I'm a warrior. It's like once you have advantage in warrior, once you get into those later teen levels and you have advantage on enemies, you can crush some stuff. But you don't have heals, you don't have great mitigation, and if you get in an oopsie scenario, you don't have rogue or druid or anyone else's types of escape abilities. You just, you got to chuff it out, you got to use consumables. So that area is it's a huge polluted pool. It's like a polluted, mucky pool with this very oil rig type platform above it. But even getting close to the oil rig platform, there are enemies everywhere, the whole area. There's a ring of enemies around the water. But then it gets worse. And, all those enemies I'm basically handling very well. Level 18, very strong, huge, doing my own blacksmithing, just, on my way to level 60. So there's two rare spawns in Sludgefen. One of them is on the ground somewhere, and that's Foreman Grills. And he's nasty. He'll hamstring you, which is going to slow you down. I didn't encounter him the original time on my warrior. I decided that I was so huge, I was so great, I was going to go up on the platform. This platform is, the way WoW aggro works, it's very dangerous going vertical when there's a lot of enemies around. You don't know what you might end up pulling. And I went up there. I'm killing a couple things, getting some dangerous chains, but it's all working out. And I decide, I'm feeling huge. There's another rare spawn in Sludgefen, all the way at the top of the platform. There's this little house. And I decide, I'm huge. I'm level 18. I pull the rare spawn, who's maybe level 16. This rare spawn, do not engage unless you are like way, way certain or have a group. Do not engage with the little guy who lives up there in the house on the platform. Do not. Anyways, he spawns this robot minion. The robot minion F's my shit up, crushing me. I immediately realize his little robot minion is throwing bows that you do not commonly see in the Barrens. This dude's little robot minion is throwing absolute bows. And I'm like, all right, I can already tell this is not going my way. And, basically, the way I'd even made it to becoming a level 18, getting that far ahead in the game, was because I knew when to cut and run as a warrior. And basically playing solo is when I knew when to cut and run. And the attempt to cut and run here, it didn't work. It did not work out. And that guy died. He died there. I made it off the platform, but it wasn't enough. They ran me down. Ran me down real good. But the story of Sludgefen does not end there. So if you're a druid, if you're a horde druid out there, you may be getting to level 16. You may be thinking, oh, level 16, this is nice. I'm going to learn some new forms, new abilities. And, maybe you'll get the quest to get the sea lion form, to get the aquatic form, underwater breathing, fast moving underwater. That sounds like a must for hardcore. Here's the thing, though. Here's the fucking thing about that, is that quest is going to send you at level 16 to the Sludgefen. And just right now, I did that on my level 16 druid, who is definitely going to level 60 and is never going to die. Never going to die. My sweet innocent level 16, and I sent him out there. I was like, all right, I'm risking it again. Here I am risking my Tauren, my impressive Tauren characters, once again risking it in the Barrens. I'm taking out these 14, 15s. I'm like, all right, I should know exactly where this thing is. But, here's the thing. I play this game raw dog. I play this no add-ons, click to move enabled. I'm only here to risk it. I'm not here to pat myself on the back. All right. So I basically know it's somewhere underwater. And I go down there. And I'm like, I'm trying to get the angles right. Because, you know, if you get too close to the platform, if you're underwater, it doesn't matter. They're going to aggro. I'm clearing enemies out. And then there he is, Foreman Grills. And he's level 19. He's dangerous. Orange enemy. And he's swinging on me immediately. And I'm like, all right, I got to get out of here. And it was close. I mean, it was close. I mean, he could have resisted one more entangling root. He's hamstringing me. I used the really sticky glue, but I think he broke out of it very quickly. I'm healing myself. It was close. It's not worth it. So just a note to level 16 druids who are just going it alone out there. It's not worth it. Just wait. We're going to group. The place is evil. It's death. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.